Alright guys, this is Scott Porter at SpartanFit CrossFit. We're going to go over how to master the deadlift. Short little video, what I like to call the big five. So we're just going to cover 5 important parts that help you increase the amount of weight you're going to pull off the ground. Number 1, bar approach and setup. Very important. I feel like you need to approach the bar the same way every time you go for a deadlift. If you're going for a big 1 rep max. The thing you want to stray away from is changing your routine. So find a routine that works for you. Set your feet. Think about something mentally, whatever it is. Visualize yourself pulling that bar off the ground. Approach the bar and set up the same way every time. So for me, I like to put my left foot first, measure that bar where I'm going to be, not too close, not too far away. Then I'll bring my right foot in, point my toes out a little bit. For me, being an advanced elite deadlifter, I dive bomb the bar. For a lot of people, they're going to grab one side first, usually the underhand, and then right. I will dive bomb and then pull. But no matter how you do your deadlift, you want to approach the bar the same, set up the same. Number 2, thoracic cervical positioning. You see a lot of people that when they set up the deadlift, at the very bottom position, their head gets out of alignment. So you need to keep your cervical position in with your spine, in line. So this right here would not be in line, okay? You actually want to be looking almost down, not right below you, but you want to keep it, you want to keep your head position right in line with that spine. So I'm looking maybe about 2-3 feet in front of me, and then as I start lifting that bar off the ground, my head starts lifting up. As my spine straightens out, so does my head position. So, seems simple, but a lot of people get that wrong. Ends up creating unnecessary stress on the neck and the back. Okay, number 3, elbow extension and bar tension. You want to protect the biceps, so the hand that's underneath, you want to make sure that elbow is fully extended. You don't want to create tension with a jerk with that elbow bent. So you're bending the elbow and then boom, you're going to pull tension on that bar. All that load is going to go directly to the biceps. That's incorrect, okay? And you set yourself up for an injury down the road. Okay, it might not happen the first time, but over a long period of time, chronic stress on that biceps, those tendons are going to go. So, very important. If you're going to grab the bar first with one hand, lock that elbow in. Flex that triceps, and then grab, and then pull. Okay? Bar tension. For those that have been deadlifting a long time, elite guys, pulling big weights, you can dive bomb the bar. You've already mastered how to create tension instantly. For people that are brand new, novice deadlifters, again, grab with one, grab with the other, get that slack out of that bar, create a little tension, and then big pull. Okay? Number 4, hips, glutes, and avoiding hyperextension. A lot of novice deadlifters will complain every time they deadlift, my lower back hurts. Chances are weak hips, weak glutes. Okay? If after a heavy pull session, your lower back's always hurting, you feel like you can't deadlift for a long time, work those hips, work those glutes. I take a look at the video that you have and see, are you pushing those hips through? Are you activating those glutes? Okay? So as you start getting towards the knees with that bar, you really want to push those hips through and lock those hips, squeeze those glutes. Okay? Avoid hyperextension at the lockout. You can see experienced people that will lock out a big weight with their knees not locked. They do this. Okay, that's a little exaggerated, but they end up doing this at the top. Very incorrect. Even if you're pulling big weights, that's wrong. Now you're creating unnecessary stress, unnecessary load on your lower back, and the glutes and hips are not going to fire because you're not opening those up. Okay, you want to fire the hips, fire the glutes at the lockout. It'll end up helping you pull big weights, and it'll actually help the lower back. Last one, be aggressive. You got to pull that weight. Big numbers require a lot of aggression. Don't approach that bar like, oh, it's a deadlift, I'm just going to pick this bar up. You have to create maximum amount of force instantly. It's not a squat, it's not a bench where you have an eccentric portion first. This is concentric right away. So you're going from 0 to 100% instantly. So, cover all the first 4. Last one, you got 1 through 4 down. Now you're ready to be aggressive, ready to pull some big weights. This is the first part of the Deadlift Mastery at SpartanFit CrossFit. We'll be covering how to increase speed off the floor in the next video. Thanks.